5 years ago, this is what the streets of Center City, Philadelphia looked like: desolate, quiet, eerie. The COVID-19 pandemic turned Philadelphia into a shell of what just days before had been a bustling and thriving city.
Yeah, the virus shut down businesses, changing lives forever. But now, as we mark the 5-year anniversary of the pandemic, we're looking back at how the city is bouncing back. Our Nydia Hahn is joining us now with a picture that shines a light on Philadelphia's resilience. Nydia.
Yeah, there is good news. To survive COVID, people pivoted and businesses reimagined themselves. And that led to places like Center City being able to make a strong comeback. At the start of the pandemic, Center City looked very different. In 2020, it saw just over 100,000 people per day, compared to 400,000 plus a day during normal times.
Foot traffic just dropped off, right? Because people weren't shopping, they weren't going into work. Even the people who lived in Center City weren't out and about as much.
But according to the Center City District, by 2022, the number of business locations and employees bounced back and beyond, rising higher than pre-pandemic numbers. And now the number of residents is also outpacing pre-pandemic levels.
There are actually more people living downtown today than there were 5 years ago. So that residential piece is really robust.
The makeup is different, with people still working remotely in far greater numbers. Before the pandemic, 1 in 20 workers was remote. In 2021, 1 in 4 people worked from home.
We probably don't have as many, places for office workers to grab lunch, for example, or there may not be as many dry cleaners.
But there are more businesses that cater to residents.
And I think that's why we're seeing a lot of investment in restaurants and nightlife, and we're seeing a lot of clothing retailers and other brands that are reflective of really the people who are there every day. What we're seeing is that downtowns and major cities remain a place where people can connect, and I think Center City, Philadelphia is such a prime example of that.
The secret sauce of Philadelphia?
That mix of people and mix of uses where you've got people living, working, playing, going to school, going to medical appointments. And I think that's why we've made such a strong recovery.
And the Center City District says the success of its Open Streets program shows how much people are looking for ways to connect. It will close down part of Walnut Street to traffic again every Sunday next month so people can stroll, shop, and socialize. And of course, it is looking for lots of visitors in 2026 as we celebrate America's 250th birthday and host the FIFA World Cup and the MLB All-Star Game. There is so much to look forward to in the city, guys.
Yeah, it was a dark cloud, but there were some silver linings, and we're taking advantage of those 5 years later. Nydia, thank you.